Hey y'all, this is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. I hope you're having a great weekend. The market's been really interesting lately. We've seen a pullback in May after a really strong start to the 2019 year, and this pullback is having an impact on some of the biggest stocks out there. So I've got a couple videos I want to do for you today. This one is on Apple. We're going to take a deep dive into their charts and see if the pullback that's taking place on Apple right now is an important high leading to a much larger pullback, or whether it's just a stair step to much higher prices. So we're going to dive into the charts, see what's going on with Apple, and go from there. Here we go. All right, folks, so let's start with the 30,000 foot view of Apple. This dates back to its inception back in 1984. The bottom line here is Apple has been in a massive advance since about 98. It's going up. There's no doubt that it will continue to go up. There is nothing that suggests that this large, massive, long-term advance is over. Higher prices have to be expected in the long term on Apple. That is not the point of this video. I'm going to dive into what the point of this video is, and that's determining if what's happening now is the start of a larger pullback or the beginning of the next up leg. So let's dive in a little bit here and see what I'm talking about. Here's the advance off the 2016 low into the 2018 high. This is a clear, trendy 5-wave advance. Trends are made of 5 waves. This is very clearly a 5-wave advance, and there is no debating the fact that a high to this advance was put in late 2018. Since then, we've had a very sharp pullback into the very beginning of the 2019 year. This move retraced 61.8%, almost exactly, of this beautiful 5-wave advance here. It retraced that amount and has turned higher in 2019. So the question that we really want to get to the answer to is this pullback off the 2018 high over? Did it end at the start of 2019 and now the uptrend has resumed? Or is this pullback going to continue? Is this the first leg of a 3-wave pullback? This is the second wave, and then we're still due for a third wave, or excuse me, I guess a C wave back down towards the 140 area before price turns higher. As you can see right now, Apple is trading at 189. The low that was recorded at the start of the year was at 140. If Apple's going to revisit that level, that's a pretty substantial decline. You want to know about it. On a long-term time frame, not something that you really need to worry about. This guy is going to head higher, but if you're trading this thing on any shorter time frame, a move from 189 back down to 140 is certainly something you want to know about. So we have to answer the question, is the larger pullback going to form, or has the uptrend resumed? So let's take a look and see if we can figure it out. If we take a look at the decline itself in late 2018, what we see here is a 5-wave decline. It looks very sharp. It looks like a 5-wave move. It ended in again at the start of 2019 before price reversed firmly higher and headed higher. If this is in fact a 5-wave decline, it means that there is going to be a larger pullback. However, that's not the end of the story. If we look at this advance itself, as we will do here, you can see that it too looks like a 5-wave move. So we have a 5-wave move to the downside in late 2018. Now we're getting a 5-wave move to the upside in early 2019. One of these moves is an imposter. Both of these cannot be trendy moves. It's hard to determine which one is a trendy move and which one is actually a counter trend move, but we have the price levels that will guide the way. So if we take a look here, here's what it boils down to. If the pullback ended in early 2019, Apple will stay above 170 at all times. It can move a little bit below there, but it needs to generally find support no lower than this yellow support area that you see here. If it can find support in this area and turn back up towards the high, it's going to be a very bullish thing. It's going to be an indication that the uptrend has resumed. And whether you own it now or want to get in on Apple, that's going to be an indication that higher prices are coming. If instead Apple moves below 170-ish, that area there, it's going to be an indication that this pullback here is not yet over. You're going to get a retest of these lows before Apple resumes its beautiful, lovely uptrend. So here's what that would look like. If this pullback continues through 170, you would have to expect it to continue back to 140 before it finds a low and resumes its uptrend. But again, if instead it can find support in this area and turn back up towards the highs that were recorded in early May, that's going to be a bulletproof indication that the uptrend has resumed, and this is another amazing buying opportunity on Apple. So I hope that's helpful. This is Ryan with TrendLizard.com. Come visit our website. We apply Elliott Wave to everything that's important in the market, tell you exactly how to trade it every day. I'm going to put out another video for you momentarily just because there's a lot of cool things going on in this market right now, and I want to hit on a couple of them today before I get to the relaxing part of my weekend. So have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Thanks.